Hello, my friend. We're talking today about Scorpio on the first house, also known as Scorpio rising. This is a series of videos on house rulership. I'm Rachel Hardy. I'm working in Western astrology whole sign house system, which means that each house, which represents an area of life, is ruled by one sign. So in whole sign, wherever your ascendant falls will begin your first house. We're talking today about having Scorpio on the first house, also known as Scorpio rising, what this means if your first house is ruled by Scorpio, and what it says about how you show up in the world. So the first house is the public you. It's the visible you as an individual, the you that people see walking down the street, interacting with others. It includes your physical appearance, how you show up. This is your first house. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto's energy is sometimes maligned and feared. And I'm here to tell you there is nothing to be afraid of with Pluto energy. It's about the deepest transformation. So if you're here in this life to transform yourself and or others, Pluto's energy is here to support you, to facilitate that, and there is absolutely nothing to fear. When Scorpio rules your first house, this principle of deep total transformation is going to be present somehow in who you are in a public way. It's going to be there somehow evident in how you show up. And maybe you facilitate, well, I'm going to say in some way you do facilitate this transformation from others. That may be in your literal work, or it may simply be in the presence of who you are. It's part of your coding. Like it or not, you are a transmitter of transformation with this house rulership. Pluto is also all about personal power. And often the journey in going through life is in coming into a different relationship with this personal power that you already own. The invitation with Scorpio on the first house, with Scorpio rising, is to fully own that personal power and to fully own the magnetism that you hold. You have a very strong energy, which may have been muted down. It may have been held in or even turned inwards, or perhaps made wrong. And it's quite possible that the journey of your life has been and is about owning this energy and projecting it, although you don't even need to project. You just are it. You are strong, you are intense, you are magnetic. Taking off any barriers that hold this back or that would restrict you from simply being, and allowing your energy to land however it lands with others. Because that's another part of this placement, is that people are going to react to you strongly. And this may be part of why you might have shut your power down in the past, because people are going to be activated by your energy, your presence. And it may activate things in them that are uncomfortable, or that are illuminating things that are ready to be seen, but may not be comfortable for them to look at or feel or sense. This is what you naturally do as a Scorpio, is you illuminate the depths. You probe into things without even trying. You're probably very good at seeing into the depths of secrets, seeing right through what is happening, knowing what's up. Again, the trusting of that may be a journey, but you know what you see, you know what you sense, you know the energy that you feel. Owning this power and being comfortable with it is likely a part of your journey. Scorpio is a water sign, and water signs go deep. Now, remember, there's going to be a lot of factors that make up your chart. You've got your sun sign, your moon, you've got all of the different placements that bring out parts of who you are. But with a water sign and an intense water sign like Scorpio on the first house, there are two possibilities for how this often show up. You may be very emotionally intense and have it right out front and center, but Scorpio is also very private, very protective. There may be a way in which your emotions are actually buried very deep, or you might vacillate between the two, but it's probably one extreme or the other. There's not a lot of middle ground with Scorpio. And again, the invitation here is to allow your intensity, to allow your depths, to allow your presence be the transformational agent that you simply are. Scorpio, again, can be deeply mysterious. There may be a way that you hold things very deep inside. And again, that emotion may be quite buried underneath the surface. Takeaways here. You're coded for transmitting deep transformation. However that's meant to show up in you, I'm going to invite you to allow it to be public, allow it to be present, because this is where this transformational energy is meant to come forward, is in you as a very public individual. Again, that may be career related or not. It may simply be in your interactions with others. But however your power wants to come through you, I'm going to invite you to step out of the way if this is your path. Allow your power to be present. Own your power, own your magnetism, and simply allow yourself to be. Because in doing this, you facilitate very naturally deep transformation for others. If your first house is Scorpio, then that means your second house, which is the house of money, is ruled by Sagittarius. And we'll talk about that in the next video. Please like and subscribe and share if this has been helpful, and I'll see you soon.